You know any examples?
Let's see. You could go to Estonia. You could go to...
Wait, I've never even heard of Estonia. What is that?
You have not?
No.
It's a country in northeastern Europe. It's actually bordering with Russia. Yes.
Oh, man.
You didn't know about Estonia. Yes, it's a real country.
Yeah, it's
But a big problem we're seeing is there's too many people who believe that the government, if we make it bigger, healthcare gets better. But in countries where they've gone away from that, Canada, as we speak, is moving away from single payer because they cannot offer enough care. You can watch a lot of documentaries, not just John Stossel. You can go to Reason Magazine. You can read in the Boston Globe. Massachusetts had Romney Care, which was the prototype for Obamacare.
Yep.
People cannot find a family physician. The cost rates are out of control. They can't control costs. And then they tried to do Obamacare, and they had to scrap that as well. You can talk to any Massachusetts member. I've talked to people in Massachusetts.
Cost rates are the rate of increase is less now with Obamacare than it was before Obamacare.
That's not true either. I have a friend of mine in Torrance, California. His insurance premiums
anecdotal.
doubled.
Anecdotal, but overall...
No, it's not anecdotal. There are plenty of other stories like this. Just because I can't collect every one doesn't mean it isn't true.
Yeah,
you can go to Wisconsin, 12,000 people lost their health care. In Louisiana, 50,000 people lost their health care. You can go to Northern California because their plans, quote unquote, didn't comply with these ridiculous mandates, including men having to pay insurance for estrogen. Really? And they're not even married? Why do they have to pay for that?
Because we're all humans here, and men,
no, just because we're human beings does not mean that everybody should pay for everybody else. This redistribution of wealth is a failure.
That's the difference with us.
Why?
I think that men should care about women. Not just care about themselves.
Just because I don't want to pay for every single article of health insurance for a woman does not mean I don't care about other people. Why are you trying to shame me with this compassion card? It isn't compassionate. Single payer is not compassionate. You know how many people wait in wait lines and then die? That's not compassionate. Sorry.
Now, your idea of not giving health care to illegal immigrants is not compassionate.
Why?
Because
they're in the country illegally. They're lawbreakers.
So
you seriously want to aid and
die.
abet? I didn't say that. You've said that. I would like them not to come into the country illegally, period.
What if they're here?
Then they need to go back to their home countries and fight for their rights in their country there.
If they're in a car wreck here, you're going to tell them to go home to their country to get medical care?
You know what? They should. I absolutely agree with you.
So what if they're going to die?
Why is that my problem? They broke the law. They put themselves in that position.
It's only your problem if you have compassion for others.
I believe that compassion should be out of your pocket. If you want it, then you pay for his health care. You personally. Are you willing to do that? Have you done that?
Yes, we're all doing it right now.
No. You, out of your own free will, with your own money, paying for an illegal alien's health insurance. Have you done that? I don't think you have. Don't talk to me about compassion until you actually do it. And you want to talk about compassion?
Wait. Listen to this.
Go ahead.
Let me talk. You're talking about 80% of the time. Let me talk.
God bless Donald Trump.
Okay. I guess you're not listening, are you?
I was listening to you, but it's good to see that there's some like-minded people who are willing to think and be here. We're supposed to be indivisible, right? You support single payer, and this guy thinks it's okay for us to pay for the health care for illegal aliens. Excuse me? What about Ruben Morphine? Half his brain was blown out by an illegal alien thug. What would you like to tell him?
You cannot get any kind of insurance coverage if you do not have a Social Security card.
And there's a lot of fake Social Security cards. Kevin De Leon, the state Senate president, advertised this, that his family uses fake IDs that they bought in MacArthur Park.
These are good
Shame.
people. These are good people.
It doesn't matter if they're good or bad. The issue is we can't afford to be the welfare shelter or the doormat for the world.
Get back
Yes.
to Mayflower.
Do you believe in democracy?
Excuse me, are you discriminating against me because of the color of my skin? Are you discriminating against me? How dare you talk to me like that? My ancestors were refugees from political countries where there was repression and violence, and they did it legally. Shame on you.
No.
This woman is a discriminate hate monger playing the Mayflower card? Are you seriously? There you go.
But
hate. Thanks.
Let me get back to you were saying that.
So that's hatred right there. But I'm back to you because you've been respectful.
I know.
She said, "Get back on the Mayflower." Do you have any self-respect?
You said let the people that care about illegals pay for illegals.
So you do it out of your own money, but not through the taxes.
What happens?
Out of your own pocket.
How about if
you pay for
we
it?
put it to the vote and the majority want to pay for it?
It's still wrong because it's taking from those who don't want it.
Don't you believe in the democracy, though?
Actually, this is a republic. Try again, please. This country is a republic. Different.
But if our government decides that we should pay for illegals' health care...
I love my country. I don't trust my government.
Oh, so you wouldn't even support that?
No, I certainly wouldn't.
Well, then I can't talk to you. If you don't even
Why can't you
support our
talk to me? You've been talking to me now.
Because you're not rational about. You're not supporting our government.
What do you mean I'm not supporting our government?
You don't. Do you believe in?
God bless Donald Trump.
Do you believe in
Are you
the
serious?
Constitution?
Absolutely, I do.
Well, the Constitution.
So where in the
is the
Constitution does
rule
it say
of
I
law.
have to pay for other people's health care?
Well,
Where? Where?
It says we have elected officials to set the laws. Now you're not listening. You're a good broadcaster, but you're not a good
I am.
listener.
I have listened to you. I've responded to your questions.
No, I've.
Where in the Constitution does it say that I
You know
have
what
to
this
pay
has
for someone
been?
else's health care?
This has been me saying things that push your little recorded messages. That's all this has been.
This is
So,
not a little
good luck.
recorded message. It's about 5 minutes now. Okay, you see again, there is a fundamental misunderstanding of our country, our government, how the free market works, what is best for American citizens, what is best for everybody's pocket. It is offensive that I have to pay for someone else's healthcare issues. What do I believe in? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I want to know, are you as offended by paying for parks, by paying for libraries, by paying for shared, maintenance of streets?
Those are excellent questions. I have no problem paying into a local tax system that makes sure that we have great parks, great roads, great etc. I agree with that.
We have interstates. They cross state lines.
So I believe that we should have a limitation on that. People have experimented with privatizing roads. They did that in Indiana. It's very effective.
I think...
Now, a park is extremely different from healthcare. So I find that a little specious at best. Because I think that's the argument you're trying to make.
I'm trying to make that I believe culture and country do best sharing resources rather than... Are you really okay with the change in wealth distribution that's gone on this last 20, 30 years?
You understand that people who are really rich are not rich anymore, and people who are poor don't stay poor. It's
Oh my gosh.
it's dynamic.
What world are you living in?
I live in the United States of America, which is a country of itself, and this world is called the planet Earth.
Resources, sir.
I'm sorry?
What do you read for your resources?
Let's see. I'm listening to people such as yourself. I talk to doctors. I talk to professionals. I talk to civil engineers.
He's tape recorded automatic. He's a robot.
Why am I a robot, sir? I'm talking to you.
You
Wow, that's very offensive. Why do you
because
just you shame people? Why do you shame people?
See, he has this.
You should stop shaming people. She was not shaming me. She asked me, but then you say, "What planet am I from?" Why am I being shamed by you? Why?
I did
No
not say what
argument.
planet.
No,
Yes, you did.
said what
Or what world?
country.
No, you said what world? I've got that.
No
Oh,
logical
well,
argument.
Post me on
You
your
can't
I will.
hear.
web page.
I'm sorry.
You
Mr.
cannot-
Why are you shaming me?
Ignorant.
Why are you shaming me?
No, I'm
You
not.
you said it. Why are you shaming me?
Because you do not be affected by logic or affected.
I'm not affected by logic?
Ideologue.
I'm an ideologue.
You're absolute ideologue. You cannot be changed. You're a robot.
That's not true. I was talking to one gentleman in Cudahy, California, and he was talking about illegal immigration. You know what he taught me? He taught me that it's not just people from Latin America who enter this country illegally. He reminded me that people from Asian countries are coming in illegally too. People from Canada are also coming into this country illegally. He reminded me of that. I listened to him.
Well,
So
that-
shame on you for trying to
see,
label
that-
me.
that
Yes,
is
you
the
did.
Idea.
Shame, shame, shame.
See, you're shaming.
I am, because what you're doing is wrong and you're proud of it. No, waving a paper in my face isn't going to silence me either.
No, I am not going to silence you. I want you to talk, but I want you to listen to other people's
I
point
have.
of view.
I have listened to them.
You just say you have, but you haven't changed your ideas at all.
I don't have to change my ideas to listen to people. I do not. That's it. She's leaving, which is worthwhile. And that guy, I listened to him tell me that Trump should be, well, the president should be impeached, but he doesn't give me any clear. Why were you shaming me, claiming I was from the Mayflower?
No,
Why would you say such a thing? Why are you being so
Why did I say
disrespectful?
that? Because my ancestors